playing time early in the season. September's been a very good month for him in his career. .313 batting average, and he's always been an excellent outfielder. 113 outfield assists since 1998. That ties him with Vladimir Guerrero. You don't hear that stat thrown out there very often compared to Guerrero, but he's been very impressive defensively in the outfield. Of course, yesterday at Yankee Stadium, making his Red Sox debut, picked up a double in that ball game against Mike Messina. You know, a very valuable guy to get, especially with the injuries they have now. J.D. Drew, Sean Casey today going into St. Louis. That means tomorrow Kotsay may get assigned at first base. He doesn't have a lot of experience there, some games at the Major League level, but he worked out there this afternoon. He's probably going to get a start there tomorrow afternoon. So you got a pretty versatile guy here late in the season with a lot of Major League experience.
Tonight it's Daisuke Matsuzaka be trying to make some more hitters disappear.
Sox have taken the field tonight. It is junior announcer night at Fenway Park. Here's the visiting Chicago White Sox starting nine.
Hi, I'm Kyle of Tewksbury. Leading off for the White Sox is shortstop Mr. Orlando Cabrera. Batting second, catcher Mr. A.J. Przinsky. Batting third, Mr. Carlos Quentin in left field. Batting fourth in right field, Mr. Jermaine Dodd. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mr. Jim Thome. Batting sixth, Mr. First base, Mr. Paul Konerko. Batting seventh, center field, Mr. Nick Swisher. Batting eighth, second baseman, Alexi Ramirez. And Mr. Joe Creed is at third base, batting ninth.
Nice job, Kyle. The White Sox ready to go as Cabrera stands in. First pitch sent out towards right center field and deep. Ellsbury headed back. He dives and makes the catch in right center. Jacoby Ellsbury's done it again.
Well, for a guy who was supposed to have a night off and was a late addition to the Red Sox lineup because of an illness to Coco Crisp, he takes extra bases away on the very first pitch, and a great play by Ellsbury, robbing Cabrera of at least 2 bases and maybe 3. That's a nominee for this week's Din Trophy Award-winning Play of the Week.
He wasn't worried at all about where Kotze was either. He went into the dive knowing he was headed in the same spot. But Ellsbury gets it done in right center field. 1 pitch and 1 out. Orlando Cabrera is retired. A.J. Pierzynski stands in and takes strike 1.
Daisuke Matsuzaka making the start tonight. 15-2 on the season. This is start number 24. A 2.98 ERA. He's had 1 game this year against Chicago and pitched very well. 8 innings, only 1 earned run allowed.
Late switch to the Red Sox lineup that has Ellsbury in center field. Coco Crisp not in the lineup. Flu-like symptoms coming out just before the game. See the numbers for Pierzynski, who was really struggling in the series against the Red Sox last time these two teams saw each other. As he carves it foul off to the left, and it's 1-2.
You know, most of these late night talk shows, they have a guy that comes out to warm up the crowd. Well, that's exactly what Jacoby Ellsbury did right there.
The crowd is warm.
Get him going right away.
Pierzynski chops it towards Cora, waits on it, and fires to first with the catcher running 2 down.
The Red Sox defense is 5th in the league. They've made 73 errors on the season. Jed Lowry at third base, Alex Cora the shortstop, Dustin Pedroia at second, and Kevin Youkilis at first. Left to right, Jason Bay, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Mark Kotze, and Jason Varitek doing the catching for Matsuzaka.
Umpiring crew, Daryl Cousins has a play tonight. Angel Hernandez at first base, Eric Cooper at second base, and Marty Foster is the umpire at third. We're available. This telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. You enjoy the game. Carlos Quentin, who has been outstanding, really a legitimate MVP candidate. 36 home runs, 100 runs batted in, and he hits at .292.
Buenas noches, amigos.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss for Quentin.
Now the White Sox have 3 guys in the top 10 in home runs. Quentin leads at 36, Jermaine Dye at 32, and Jim Thome at 28. And all 3 in the lineup tonight against Daisuke.
White Sox lead the major leagues with 198 home runs. On pace to finish with 241 if they keep it going the way they have. Fly ball to right field. Kotze's got it lined up. A 1-2-3 inning, but a spectacular catch to start it all. Jacoby Ellsbury. Red Sox coming up.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
Back at Fenway Park, the White Sox don't score in the first inning. Daisuke got through it on 9 pitches. Jacoby Ellsbury, who made a great diving catch, leads it off and takes strike 1.
Javier Vazquez making his 27th start. He is 10-11, 163 strikeouts. That's 4th most in the American League. First time this year he's faced the Red Sox in his career, 2-5 with a 4.61 against Boston teams.
Runs it inside for ball 2, 2-1. Ellsbury at 262, 7 homers, 39 runs batted in. And is ahead in the count, 3-1. Again, this Red Sox lineup changed just before the game, and Ellsbury was not in the initial lineup. Coco Crisp comes out of the lineup. Flu-like symptoms. Terry Francona having to make a late shuffle. There's ball 4, and Ellsbury's on to begin things here in the first. Let's check out what the lineup turned out to be. It's brought to you by Fight and Experience the Energy. Ellsbury in center field, Pedroia at second base, David Ortiz the DH, Kevin Youkilis at first base with Jason Bay in left. Mark Kotze, originally scheduled to lead off tonight, is in right. Lowry at third base with Alex Cora again at shortstop. Jason Varitek does the catching, and he bats ninth. Red Sox placing Sean Casey on the disabled list tonight as well. There's all kinds of action for the Red Sox, but I guess the best news is that Josh Beckett had that elbow checked out in Alabama by Dr. Andrews today, and everything is good, and he will likely pitch against Texas. And the Red Sox go back on the road trip a week from tonight. Josh is back in the Red Sox dugout, arriving not long ago, but certainly his mind has got to be at ease. And really, Jerry, it appeared to be his mind that the Red Sox had to put to ease.
Well, I think you're right, Don. You know, it was well covered in our pregame show tonight, but for those who may have missed it, you know, down and visit Dr. Andrews, gets a clean bill of health from a guy that knows his history pretty well. And I think more importantly than anything else, there's no injury, and his mind is clear.
To left for Pedroia, Ellsbury to second base, 2 on to begin things here in the first inning for Boston.
The White Sox defense is brought to you by a local Lincoln Mercury dealers. They are 12th in the American League with 95 errors. Joe Creedy at third base, Orlando Cabrera the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez at second, and Paul Konerko at first. Carlos Quinton in left, Nick Swisher in center, Jermaine Dye will be the right fielder, and A.J. Przinsky doing the catching. El Pedroia jumps on a cut fastball, and quickly Red Sox with a couple of men on. Ellsbury with the walk, Pedroia the base hit. Dustin now 5 for his last 10.
David Ortiz with 2 on, nobody out in the first inning. Red Sox trying to get off to a fast start. Ortiz with a swing and a miss. David at 265, 17 homers, and 65 runs batted in. Ellsbury at second base, Pedroia at first base. One and one to Ortiz. David was 10 for 32 on the road trip, and 4 for 8 in the series against the Yankees. Against the White Sox, always had a very good time of it. Of course, a lot of those games coming as a member of the Minnesota Twins, but a lot with the Red Sox as well. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Vazquez has had kind of an up and down season, and a very, very bad month of June. His ERA in that month was up around 8. He has pitched better since then. His last time out was against Tampa Bay, picked up a loss, gave up 4 earned runs in 7 innings in that game against the Rays. See the numbers over the last 3 starts. 1.96 ERA.
In 2 of those, he went 8 innings. The wins, Kansas City and Oakland. For Ozzie Guillen, he's got his team atop the American League Central. 1-2's got a wrinkle in it, and it's lined to center for a hit. Ellsbury stopped at third base by DeMilo Hale. The throw goes there, and Ellsbury's back to the bag. Bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the first.
Vasquez tries his first breaking ball, and Ortiz, the straightaway center field. They play him the pull, where a lot of teams play him straight up. And Nick Swisher has to go to his right and in. Tries to throw behind Ellsbury at third base with nobody out. Jamalo Hill not taking any chances of trying to score Ellsbury.
So bases loaded, nobody out. And here's Kevin Youkilis. Golden opportunity to get to Javier Vasquez right out of the gate here in the first. Youkilis at 316, 24 homers, 91 runs batted in. Takes ball one outside.
Now the next hit that Kevin Youkilis gets against Vasquez will be his first. He is 0 for 11 in his career against Javier Vasquez.
Youkilis 2 for 9 in the series against the Yankees. Rolls one over down the third baseline, foul. Ended a 7-game hitting streak yesterday as he went 0 for 3 in the final game of the series against New York. But during that 7-game hit streak, he was hitting at .333. It's Ellsbury at third base, Pedroia at second base, and Ortiz at first. Youkilis chops it to third. Creedy will go to second base there for an out. Run scores. As in the back door from third comes Ellsbury. Red Sox lead it 1-0.
Early in the ball game, Joe Creedy just making sure he gets one out, not trying to force anything by going home with this ball. It's kind of an in-between hop. So he goes to second base to get the sure out there. Kind of a strange hop. He played it into that type of a hop and then did get the force out on David Ortiz, but Ellsbury comes across with the run.
So it's first and third now, one out. A run in, and here's Jason Bay. Swinging a foul tip into Pierzynski's mitt. Jason Bay at .333, 4 homers, 24 runs batted in with the Red Sox. Bay with 26 home runs on the season between Boston and Pittsburgh. No one is outside. It's a ball and a strike. Well, since July the 29th, numbers have been off the charts for him as far as hitting with runners in scoring position. He's got Pedroia at third, Youkilis at first. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Vasquez has very good stuff. A fastball, 93 to 94, a changeup, a curveball, slider, cutter.
Bay pops it up. Left side of the infield, Orlando Cabrera. And Creedy. It's Creedy, the third baseman, who takes care of it for the second out of the inning.
Well, Joe Creedy just recently coming off the DL, was back on the DL with back problems. That has been an issue with him over the last couple of seasons.
Now, when the Red Sox played Chicago, it was Juan Uribe who was playing at third base in that series. Well, Joe Creedy is back. He makes the catch for out number 2 of the inning, and here comes Mark Kotsay. Kotsay tried to hold up, it goes around. One for 4 in his Red Sox debut. Doubled yesterday at Yankee Stadium against New York. It was a double in the second inning. He was acquired on Wednesday from Atlanta. So it fouled off, and it hits Pierzynski. It's 0-2. In the Red Sox original lineup tonight, Kotsay was to lead off for the Red Sox in the game. Now with the late shuffle, Ellsbury at the top of the order now for Boston, and Kotsay batting in the number 6 spot. 0-2 is outside, 1-2. Kotsay hitting at 304 against right-handers. And was struggling at the time of the trade for the Braves. He used 2 for his last 21. Outside, 2-2. Vasquez with 22 pitches already here in the first inning has given up a run.
Jose Guillen, I mean, if he only gets out of this inning with 1 run, bases loaded, nobody out, that's a moral victory for the White Sox.
To right field, Jermaine Dye coming in. Makes the catch, and he does get out of the inning, giving up just the 1 run. Red Sox lead at 1-0 after 1.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
Top of the second inning, back at Fenway Park, and Jermaine Dye leading it off. Dye, Tomey, and Konerko face Daisuke Matsuzaka. Just a 9-pitch first inning for Daisuke. Jermaine Dye at 296, 32 homers, 83 runs batted in. It's been a fantastic season for Dye. Popped up foul, Youkilis gives chase, but it's back into the seats. Mentioned off the top in the open for Dye, who has 32 home runs, most home runs he's had since 2000. With the Kansas City Royals, he had 33 home runs and was just 1 shy of that. And it has been a very good season for Dye. It's cleanup in the order tonight for the White Sox. On the ground, up the middle, and into center field. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Heidi.
Well, Don, Josh Beckett will return to his home state of Texas and is tentatively scheduled to pitch on Friday coming off the DL. Now, it'll be 19 days since Beckett last took the mound for the Red Sox. This comes following some good news today after Beckett was examined by Dr. Andrews.
We needed to, as we stated, as Theo stated yesterday, kind of get some closure. You know, when Josh threw the other day, I got so excited about the way he threw the ball. And visiting with him a little bit more as the week progressed, he had, he just had that look in his eye, like, so we kind of kept pushing him. And I think we all felt like this was the right thing to do.
Now, there's a lot of injury news for the Red Sox today. J.D. Drew is feeling night and day better, he said, after receiving an epidural shot yesterday to help out his back. He said he's eligible to come off the disabled list on Tuesday, and he said he hopes to return to baseball activities starting tomorrow. Sean Casey was placed on the 15-day disabled list, retroactive to August 20th with that neck strain. Don?
All right, Heidi, thank you very much. It's very good news about J.D. Drew, as he was in the clubhouse today feeling much better, as Heidi said, and Well, he was getting kind of bad there a couple of days on this last road trip, especially on the off day. It seems like he was getting worse, but it has improved, and let's see JD soon. Mark Kotze acquired in the meantime, and Kotze starting tonight in right field. Jim Thome is batting. He is down in the count 1-2. Jermaine Dye at first base. Nobody out, second inning. Foul tip held onto by Varitek, strike 3. The first K of the night for Daisuke.
Daisuke going to the outside part of the plate, staying away from Jim Thome, and throws the fastball by him.
So 1 out, Dye at first base, and Paul Konerko. 234, 13 homers, 46 runs batted in. He's hit at 373 in his last 51 at bats. It was a very tough beginning to the year and well into the year for Konerko, but starting to come around lately.
Spent some time on a disablist earlier in the season with a left oblique muscle strain. I'm sure that didn't help his offensive production, but lately it's been very good, as you mentioned, Don.
He went on the DL first time in his career as he rolls it foul over by the White Sox dugout. Look at his numbers for August in the last 20 games for Konerko. One out, Jermaine Dye at first base. Red Sox getting a run in the bottom of the first inning. Outside, 1-2 now to Konerko. Well, Josh Beckett initially assigned to pitch this game tonight, but it's Daisuke Matsuzaka's in there for Boston. He looks for win number 16 of the year. Incredible 15-2 record with a 2.98 ERA.
And this is not on short rest for Matsuzaka. This is on his regular 4 days rest.
There's the off day on Monday. Fly ball out to right center field. He uses a try this time for Ellsbury, who calls off Kotze and makes the catch, 2 down.
Red Sox fans, Stop and Shop is working to make a difference in your lives every day. Come visit your local Stop and Shop and check out their fresh new look and register for a chance to win free groceries for a year. Stop and Shop, the official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox.
Brand new sign, brand new logo.
That's a heck of a contest. Free groceries for a year.
That's pretty good. And 2 down, Jermaine Dye leading off with a single, still standing at first base. Held on by Youkilis as Nick Swisher gets his first at bat of the night. Takes strike 1 from Daisuke. Swisher at 232, 22 homers, and 65 runs batted in. .22 homers match his total from last year, which was his last year in Oakland with the A's. A strike over the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
I don't think Swisher liked that call very much. He thought it was inside. Take a look at the Amica pit zone.
Oh, I've seen worse. Ozzie didn't like it at all. Two is elevated, doesn't chase, 1-2. Last time a Red Sox pitcher was 15-2. You got to go back to Bob Stanley in 1978. That's Matsuzaka coming in at 15-2. This one fouled back to the screen.
And totally two different types of pitches. Bob Stanley, a heavy sinker, relied on that sinker ball, a lot of palm ball. Not as much of a strikeout pitcher as Matsuzaka.
Chop to first. Youkilis will take it himself to end the top half of the second inning. It's 1-0 Boston after an inning and a half. One 0 Red Sox on top. Welcome to your first game from Fenway Park. Off to a good start. Red Sox on top 1-0. Jed Lowry leading it off for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the second inning. Lowry, Cora, and Veritek. Jed at .295, 2 homers, 32 runs batted in. There's a 5-game hitting streak. .318 average for him in 24 games in August. Play profile brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Down the line to right as Dye heads over towards the seats. Dye will leap and make the catch in right. Jermaine Dye, one of the better catches you'll ever see down that right field line.
Jermaine Dye, of course, very tall. He goes into the jump, and he really doesn't give any fan a chance to interfere with the baseball. Makes the catch and then crashes that left arm against the wall. Is still able to hold on to the baseball. Boy, we've seen a couple of terrific plays in the outfield. Ellsbury to lead off the game, and Jermaine Dye taking a home run away from Jed Lowry.
One down for Alex Cora, who takes ball one from Javier Vasquez. We're starting at shortstop, .269, no homers, 8 runs batted in. Alex 1 for 8 in the series against the Yankees and just 4 for 23 on the road trip. Joey Cora, of course, the bench coach for Ozzie Guillen in the house. As this one chopped foul down the first base line. Joey Cora, of course, last year the third base coach, but moving into the dugout for Ozzie Guillen this year. Longtime Seattle Mariner. In on the hands and popped up back at third. Cabrera, Creedy, and Quentin, but it is Cabrera who makes the catch.
Fashion takes center stage. The Red Sox Wives and Native Collection bring you the annual event from Fenway to the Runway. This fashion show and charity luncheon on September 12th benefits the Red Sox Foundation and will include one-of-a-kind auction prizes. Only a limited number of tickets are available, so please visit RedSoxFoundation.org for more information or call 617-226-6440.
2 down for Jason Varitek. Batting out of the number 9 spot again today for the Red Sox. So he takes a pitch inside. Varitek at 225, 11 homers and 37 runs batted in. Hitting better lately, safely in 8 of his last 9 games and hitting at 355. Lions this down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Jumps up into the seats. And it'll be a ground rule double for Varitek.
Varitek, another guy that's had troubles against Vasquez in the past, only 1 for 16. A very late swing on a cut fastball, but a good result. Ball bounces in fair territory and up in the stands for the ground rule double. So with 2 outs, the Red Sox have a man in scoring position.
Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury, who walked to get it started in the first inning. Takes strike 1. Red Sox had a very good opportunity to score some runs in the first. Bases loaded, nobody out. And they did score 1. Javier Vasquez getting out of that first inning with just the 1 run on 23 pitches. Ellsbury takes a ball outside, 1-1. Last 12 games, Ellsbury hitting at 175. Seen the average dip from 272 down to 262.
Time now for the AT&T Your World Delivered moment. And of course, Jacoby Ellsbury tonight on the first pitch of the game, taking extra bases away from Orlando Cabrera. 2, maybe 3 bases. Orlando Cabrera telling Ellsbury, no, you can't make those plays on me. You can't do that. You're killing my average.
Two and two to Ellsbury. 2 outs and Varitek at second base. Ellsbury with a swing and a miss. Vasquez strikes him out. We played 2 from Fenway. It's 1-0 Red Sox.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
1-0 Red Sox on top. Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania, and Cape Cod. It's a good looking card. The Red Sox on top. Alexei Ramirez leading it off here in the third inning for Chicago. Ramirez, Creedy, and Cabrera to face Daisuke. This season he's had 15 homers, 59 runs batted in, 307. Fouls it off himself and evens the count at 1-1.
He has had an outstanding season. The one thing we did see in Chicago, he does like to swing the bat. There's no question about that. He's only walked 10 times all season with 56 strikeouts. But still maintains a 307 average coming into the game.
To left down the line, and it's in for a hit. And over is Jason Bay to play it. Wide turn for Ramirez, but he'll hold with a leadoff single. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Don, Fenway Park has been equipped with instant replay. It's in a special box that is in the tunnel behind the Red Sox dugout. Now, what happens is the umpire, once he decides to implement replay, he'll go down into this tunnel and into the room that's off behind the dugout. Now, there's an HD monitor and a telephone in that locked box. What happens is the umpire will go in there. He'll call the MLB headquarters in New York, and they provide the video feed of the replay from their office, which comes from a recording of both the home and away broadcasts of the game. The umpire then makes a decision about the play. From that video, he can ask for other angles from those two feeds that he has, and he can ask to see something again. And this whole process should take about 2 to 2.5 minutes, they tell us. Don?
Okay, Heidi, thank you very much. It'll all be very interesting to see how this all takes place and what kind of impact it has and how many are overturned. And we'll find out here in the last 5 weeks of the season. Alex Ramirez at first base, a swing and a miss for Joe Creedy.
Well, if it only takes 2 and 2.5 minutes to get the job done, that's less time than sometimes it takes umpires to throw managers out of the game because of an argument.
You talk about the different feeds. Terry Francona was talking about that in an earlier home run scenario, and Terry brought up a good point about how hard it's going to be to call down the right field line here. Always has been. Balls that go over the foul pole. He said that after one of them, he thinks it was an Ortiz home run, he checked Nesson's feed, the road team's feed, and ESPN was here that night, checked their feed. He watched it 3 different feeds and couldn't figure it out himself. That is one of the tougher plays to call here for an umpire, is down that right field line. Where is the pole as you go up? Where the pole stops. Swing and a miss for Creedy. Strikes out. It's 2 Ks for Daisuke.
Last time Daisuke faced the White Sox, he had 4 strikeouts in that game. He's got Tomey on a fastball, now Creedy on the breaking ball. Now Ramirez at first base has good speed. He's got 9 steals, but he's got one problem. He's been thrown on 8 times.
It's kind of a high percentage.
It's not a good percentage.
In there for a strike to Orlando Cabrera. OC was retired by Jacoby Ellsbury's diving catch out in deep right center field back in the first inning and the first pitch of the game. Cabrera now in his second team after leaving the Red Sox. Time spent with the Angels. Relatively close at first, but Ramirez just back.
Takes that lead on the inside part of the bag and then tries to dive back to the outside part of the bag and made it very close.
To right center. Ellsbury again. This is a little easier try. He's back there to make the catch. 2 down. Tonight's Chevy Triple Play contestant is Edward Furtado of Fall River, Mass. If the home team turns a triple play during tonight's game, Edward will win 1 of 5 fuel-efficient Chevy vehicles. For your chance to win, enter the Chevy Triple Play contest at NESN.com this month. 2 outs here in the third inning. Alexei Ramirez at first base, and here's A.J. Pierzynski. Grounded out to shortstop first time up. On the ground, foul by the Red Sox dugout.
A.J. Pierzynski, another guy that swings at an awful lot of first pitches.
So 12 home runs on the year, 97 in his career, 3 shy of 100. Runner goes, the throw, Ramirez safe. Hurt himself on the tag at second base, as kind of swiping him was Cora, but it's a stolen base for Ramirez.
Not a real great jump that time, and when he slides head first, it almost looks like he slows up to make the play even closer than what it probably should have been. There's the head first dive, but it like he hit so hard, it almost slowed him up going into second base. Looks like he hit with his chest first.
So in scoring position with 2 outs here in the third inning. 1-1 the count to Pierzynski. To Hopper, out to Pedroia. That's the inning. 2.5 done from Fenway. It's 1-0 Boston.
Hey, this is Curtis Grant. Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear. For all your Red Sox gear.
For all your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
Extra innings of the Sox record a save. CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox.
Last half of the third inning back at Fenway Park. Dustin Pedroia, David Ortiz, and Kevin Youkilis. Pedroia has got a fair ball down the left field line to the corner. Dustin's headed for second. Quinton will just send it back in. It's a leadoff double for Dustin Pedroia, who's 2 for 2.
Well, I don't know how he keeps some of these balls in fair territory. Watch the location of this pitch. It's going to be up and in on Pedroia, but yet he's able somehow to get the good part of the bat of the ball and keep it in fair territory. Another multiple hit game for Pedroia. He's got 52 to lead the league. 2 more hits tonight gives him 176 to lead the league. 2 over Ichiro.
In scoring position to begin things here in the bottom of the third inning. There's David Ortiz, who singled to center in the first. Ball one. Red Sox with 4 hits off Javier Vazquez. Veritek with a 2-out double in the second inning. A double now for Pedroia with 2 extra base hits. Strike 1-1. Dustin Pedroia with a hit against Vazquez. Now 6 for 9 in his career against Vazquez. Key matchup brought to you by Acura. First time he's had an extra base hit against Vazquez of the 6 that he has. Swing and a miss for Ortiz. It's 1-2.
Two of the best changeups that he has thrown tonight have been both to David Ortiz. Well, maybe that wasn't a changeup. Maybe that was a cut fastball. The rotation looked like a cut fastball.
Ortiz strikes out. It's up at bat. Kind of flips the bat and uses a second strikeout for Vazquez.
So much for pitching around David Ortiz with first base open here early in the game. He slided down and in, and Ortiz becomes a strikeout victim. Vazquez has had 4-10 strikeout games this season. As I mentioned, he came into the game 4th in the league in that category. A.J. Burnett leads. Irvin Santana of the Angels is second. Halladay third, then Vazquez.
Pitch in there for a strike to Kevin Youkilis, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first, got an RBI. His 92nd run batted in of the year. Vazquez with 43 pitches with 1 out here in the 3rd inning. Youkilis down 0-2.
A lot of bugs for some reason on the field tonight. It almost looks like snow when you look up toward the light tower.
Vazquez got one in his eye right now.
Yeah, first snow of the season here at Fenway.
Right after that last pitch, he went to his eye and trying to get it out of there.
Where are these things coming from, Don? Don't miss tonight's all-new episode of Nesson's Comedy All-Stars presented by Ace Tickets. Host Gary Goldman and special guest Frank Caliendo, joined by Doug Williams, Susanna Brisk, and Paul D'Angelo. Stay tuned tonight at 10:30 for Nesson's Comedy All-Stars, where sports and comedy collide.
0-2 to Youkilis. Takes the breaking ball for strike 3. Knew it. Takes with him the 3rd strikeout for Javier Vazquez. 2 down.
Three pitches to Kevin Youkilis, and this last one an excellent curveball. Starts it at Youkilis and picks up the inside corner for the strikeout.
So 2 down. Pedroia double to begin the inning. Still standing at second base. Chance now for Jason Bay, who popped out in the 1st inning.
It's kind of getting like that game in Cleveland last year where the Bugs attacked Jabba Chamberlain.
Fortunately, they haven't made their way in here yet, which is the good news. We don't have anything. But they may be coming. If they're out there now. Maybe they'll get here soon. 1-0 is a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. One thing that did make its way to our booth, and we are very thankful, Meryl Masterson, the lovely wife of Justin Masterson, was kind enough to bake us some more cookies, and we thank her very much. She really should go into business. They're outstanding.
Maybe she is in the cookie business.
Well, she should be,
because they are very good.
And outside for ball, 2-1.
I'm not mistaken, she sent some up on his very first start, didn't she?
She did.
In a Red Sox uniform.
She couldn't believe it made it all the way up here. I mean, she just kind of gave it to one of the clubhouse guys, and here it is. So, Meryl Masterson, we thank you so much. Bay takes the strike, and it's 2-2. Vasquez really bearing down after giving up the leadoff double.
Yeah, he got out of that major jam in the first inning. Remember, bases loaded for the Red Sox, only got the 1 run.
He fouls it off, 2-2.
Keep those cookies covered. We don't have the bugs eat them.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it doesn't look like there's enough for everybody. Would you like one?
No, that's people having. That's okay. I know how hungry you get during the game.
7 or 8. So sorry, Lindsay. 2-2 the count. Bay strikes out. Vasquez strikes out the side after the leadoff double. It's 1-0 Boston.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
It's fun, exciting, and it's here for a very short period of time. Introducing the lottery's limited edition World Series Red Sox ticket. You can win up to $1,000 along with great Red Sox World Series memorabilia. Get yours today at Fenway Park, your local lottery agent, or check out masslottery.com. Remember, it's only going to be here for a very, very limited short period of time.
1-0. The Red Sox on top as we head to the 4th.
If I'm not mistaken, Don, I think I read that.
For about 5 years.
Spring training. They've extended it.
Carlos Quentin fly to right. His first time up. He'll be followed by Dye and Tomey. Daisuke Matsuzaka, 38 pitches. Through the first 3 innings. Struck out 2. He's not walked anybody, given up 2 hits. Swing and a miss. Got his 3rd K of the night, 1 down.
Well, right now, Daisuke, very, very good stuff. Not a walk in the ball game yet. Throws the fastball by Carlos Quentin. Daisuke only had 1 walk in that last outing against Toronto, and I think that was an intentional walk that he had in that ball game.
There's Jermaine Dye, who singled the center field in the second inning. One of 2 hits tonight for the White Sox. Hitting 30 home runs for the 4th time in his career. Originally Atlanta Braves 17th round pick. As he takes the strike, 1-1. Signed by the White Sox as a free agent. And signed through next year. The team's got an option for 2010. One bounces in for ball 2, 2-1. Red Sox got Alexei Ramirez to second base last inning, as he stole second with 2 outs in the inning, but not anybody reached third yet. They bat here with 1 out in the 4th inning. You saw Tommy waiting on deck. One foul below us. Full count to Jermaine Dye. Remind you, after Sox coverage tonight, the Comedy All-Stars. I'm going to have a sample here in a moment of some of the stuff you're going to see after the game tonight.
Even Daisuke right now being bothered by the bugs as he takes the hat off and swats a few away.
The payoff pitch to Dye. In the dirt outside, ball 4. He's down to first base with a 1-out walk. Let's check in with Susanna Brisk, who's going to be on the Comedy All-Stars tonight. Get a sample of what you're going to see.
I love the Red Sox. I love their names, like Papelbon. It's like a light dessert. Yeah, I'll have the Papelbon, but hold the Cocoa Crisp. I'm stuffed. Or how about the Pedroia? Sounds like a dance. Everybody get on the floor. We're going to do the Pedroia. And I'm a Jew, so shilling sounds like someone who killed my grandfather.
Well, to first base, on to second for 1. Back to first. He'll turn it for a double play. Nothing funny about that. 1-0 Red Sox.
What?
The double play.
Oh, okay.
Inning back at Fenway Park, 1-0. The Red Sox on top. Mark Kotze leading it off for Boston. A swing and a miss. Vasquez at 52 pitches, working here in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Kotze now quickly 0-2. They play for Kotze to go the other way. Move Nick Swisher, the center fielder, into left center. And Carlos Quentin over towards the line in left.
Now straight up in the infield and pretty much shading him to the opposite field in the outfield. Ball he had yesterday at Yankee Stadium for his first Red Sox hit was pulled in the gap in right center field at Yankee Stadium.
He's a career .282 hitter in the majors. 109 home runs. And look at the way his outfield hits go. To center field. Swisher in his tracks just about out there. Was played perfectly, and he catches out number 1.
Fans of Red Sox are now taking reservations for the official 2009 fantasy camp. This is your chance to spend a week at the Red Sox spring training home in Fort Myers, Florida with former Red Sox legends and be treated like a major leaguer. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to play a reunion game at Fenway Park. Visit www.redsox.com/fantasy camp or call 617-226-6400 for more details.
1 out for Jed Lowry, who takes strike 1. Lowry flied out to right field, and Jermaine Dye in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, down 0-2. Vasquez gave up a leadoff double in the 3rd inning to Pedroia. Pedroia could not advance because Vasquez struck out the side right after that. Ortiz, Youkilis, and Bay in succession. There's 4 strikeouts through 3 1/3. Outside 1-2. Lowry strikes out. That's 5 strikeouts now for Vasquez. 2 down.
Yeah, Vasquez may be on his way to another one of those 10 strikeout performances tonight. Again, a very good breaking ball. The slider here from Vasquez. Down and in the blind spot for a left-handed hitter. Vasquez signed with the Yankees. Remember that years back?
Yes.
I really thought at that time they had a top rotation guy. But it just didn't work out for him in New York. Same with Contreras.
With New York, it was 2004, ended up that he was 14-10 that year. And it just was not the right place for him for whatever reason. Ended up in Chicago, well, first Arizona, then Chicago. And last year, a 15-8 season for the White Sox, 32 starts. This year he is 10-11.
I remember Don asking Kurt Schilling, because Schilling at that time had great knowledge, of course, of the National League, and I asked him about Vasquez, and he said, oh yeah, this guy's the top shelf, and he has the ability, you know, to one day be a number 1 on a pitching staff.
Broke into the big leagues with the Montreal Expos in 1998. Hot shot off the glove of Cabrera into center field. Hard hit, and Corey's got himself a 2-out single.
Fastball from Vasquez, outside part of the plate. Alex Cora going with it to the opposite field and just by the dive of Orlando Cabrera. Nice effort by OC, but a base hit, a 2-out base hit for Cora.
There's a chance for Jason Varitek. He's been swinging the bat well lately. A double in his first at bat down the left field line. It's under this and lifts a fly ball to shallow right. Jermaine Dye coming in. That's the bottom of the 4th inning. We played for 1-0 Red Sox.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
Everything the new NESN.com has to offer beyond the news and scores. Check out our daily collection of blogs written by everyone from TC and Catherine to our behind-the-scenes crew of producers and editors. New England sports fans are known for their opinions. Read ours and share your thoughts at the all-new NESN.com.
1-0. The Red Sox on top of the White Sox. We go to the top half of the fifth. Paul Konerko, Nick Swisher, Alexi Ramirez, 6, 7, and 8. In there for strike one to Konerko. Flied out to center field, first time up. Born in Providence, Rhode Island. In there for strike two, and it's 0-2. Last year, Konerko getting 30 home runs for the 4th straight season. This year, 13 home runs. Mentioned the time on the DL for Konerko, but the home run number off substantially. Came up big like a lot of the White Sox did in their World Championship season, but in the postseason in 2005. And 5 home runs in the postseason in that run. It all started in Game 1 of the postseason, hitting a home run off Matt Clement as the White Sox swept the Red Sox. Then in Game 3 here at Fenway Park, he had a 2-run home run off Tim Wakefield in the 6th inning. Did he go? No. They checked with Eric Cooper, and he did not offer.
Good call at first base by Cooper.
strike 3 call. Konerko's gone. It's 4 strikeouts for Daisuke.
Let's take a look at all 4 strikeouts tonight for Matsuzaka. The first coming on a fastball away from Jim Thome. Then he gets a curveball to Joe Creedy for the strikeout. A fastball by Quinton. And now the fastball again to Konerko. Looks like they switched the umpires on us, Don, tonight.
Angel Hernandez, who is behind the plate. It's definitely Eric Cooper at first base. That's Angel. And Cooper they just checked with. We initially had Angel Hernandez at first base, but he is definitely behind the plate.
I think Darrell Cousins is down at third.
That's what they have too. This is what they got in the dugout, and that's wrong.
Yeah, and that must be Marty Forst at second base.
This one fouled off Verita. No, actually off the umpire, Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, right off that left shoulder for Hernandez. See the shoulder pads on underneath that blue top.
Oh, 0-2 to Nick Swisher. Down and in the dirt. He gets hit with it on a hop down there as you're trying to jump back out of the way. 1-2.
If it hit him even on a hop, he should be allowed first base. I don't think this ball does get him. I think it's just right behind his left foot. And with the ball hitting the dirt, the Swisher will just throw it out of play.
And the 1-2 from Matsuzaka. Fouled off the left. Will do it again. '67 starts in center field for Nick Swisher. 40 at first base and 10 in right, 6 in left. Tonight in center field for the Chicago White Sox. The 1-2 pitch to Swisher. Outside, 2-2.
I believe that might be the first changeup that Daisuke has thrown in the ball game tonight. Trying to pick up the outside corner, misses.
Did he go? No. Darrell Cousins at third base. Let's see Ramirez on deck with 1 out here in the 5th inning. Was 0-2. It's a full count now to Nick Swisher. Fouls it off. 3-2 still. Red Sox played a 4-game series in Chicago. And the season series even at 2 games apiece. Team splitting that 4-game series in Chicago. Swisher strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Daisuke. 5 in all.
Well, Daisuke's slider has also been very good tonight. That's how it gets Swisher here to pick up his 5th strikeout. A strikeout this inning on a fastball. Now the breaking ball. I told you earlier that first game for Daisuke against the White Sox, very, very good. 8 innings in that game, only 1 run.
Two down for Alexei Ramirez. Singled, stole a base in the 3rd inning. One pitch of the breaking ball fooled Ramirez, who was ducking back out of the way. It's 1-1. The league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports. Good rookies on both these teams. Mr. Ramirez hitting at .309 among American League rookies. Jed Lowry at .293. Inside, 2-1. Ramirez made 85 starts at second base, 6 in center, 2 at short. Back to Daisuke. Seemed distracted for a moment by a huge beach ball that's come onto the field, but he fires to first base to get the out. It's 1-0 Red Sox.
Hey, this is Curtis Grant.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
For all your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
One nothing the Red Sox on top as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And the first pitch is inside. Ball 1 to Jacoby Ellsbury. Pedroia, then Ortiz here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox out hitting the White Sox 5-2 and on top 1-0. As Ellsbury fouls it off to even the count at 1-1. And Jacoby scored the game's only run after walking in the first inning. Came around to score, and Kevin Youkilis is grounding into a fielder's choice in the first. Ellsbury struck out in the second. And taps it foul, 1-2. Pedroia waiting on deck. He's 2 for 2. Single and a double. On the ground right side at Alexi Ramirez. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Time for a game break and Tom Caron. TC. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. It is 1-0 here. Red Sox on top of the White Sox. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. Dustin Pedroia, and his 3rd at bat of the night, takes strike 1.
You know what surprised me a little bit about that clip from TC is the fact that here's a team in first place by 4.5 games Look like still a lot of empty seats down at the Trop.
Yeah, there are too. Their numbers have not been very good lately as part of this homestand.
I mean, if you can't fall in love with that addition at Tampa Bay and start filling that place up, you've got problems. I mean, this is one of the greatest stories in baseball.
Well, we talked about it for many years. Would they come out if you had a competitive team? Well, they've got a very competitive team, and right now they're not coming out.
That really has to be disheartening for those players on that club right now. You would think that, boy, this deep into the season, they'd be, well, not say filling it every day, but at least, getting very good crowds.
Well, the Red Sox have one trip still to go to Tampa Bay. Of course, the Rays come here one more time. 6 games remaining between the two teams. Pedroia reaches out, bloops it to left, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he just finds a way to get the bat on the ball. Now, this is a good pitch. A breaking ball here from Vasquez. You can see it's down, away, and probably off the plate. And somehow Pedroia is able to reach out and just flick it into left field for the blue base hit. I mean, most guys wouldn't make contact on that. I always talk about his eye-hand coordination. A good example right there.
One out, one on. David Ortiz, the batter.
That's the 19th 3-hit game of the season for Pedroia. That is the most of anybody in the American League.
Shift on here for the White Sox. Ortiz takes the strike over the outside corner, 1-1. David singled to center field in the 1st inning and struck out swinging in the 3rd. The infield, the shift, the outfield is playing for Ortiz to pull. Went well off the line in left and Swisher into right center. Ortiz fights it off, and it's 1-2. Ortiz tried to hold up and did, according to Darryl Cousins. Ellsbury grounded out. Pedroia singles, 1 out, 1 on. Now the 2-2 to David Ortiz. There goes Pedroia. Ortiz takes it for a ball to throw. Not going to be in time. Stolen base for Pedroia.
That's a good combination to run on because Vasquez has kind of that high leg kick going to home plate, and Brzezinski's only thrown out 19% of the runners. So very good jump at first base by Pedroia. Little tail on that throw by Brzezinski, and Pedroia has number 13 on the season.
Full count to Ortiz. First base now open, and Youkilis waiting on deck. Ortiz to right, through the shift and into right field. Around from second comes Pedroia. Red Sox take a 2-0 lead. The throw to second is going to hit Ortiz, so he will start towards third but then stop. He has got an RBI double, and the Red Sox enjoy a 2-0 lead.
Even though they had Alexi Ramirez very deep out there in right field as a second baseman, Ortiz gets the slider, and he's able to pull it by Ramirez. No problem for Pedroia to score, but Big Papi at second base. He gets hit by the throw, and he's thinking, oh, no, go back. You're in scoring position. Take it easy, Big Papi.
He's at second with one away. Youkilis now stands in 0 for 2 as he takes strike one. Youkilis reaching on a fielder's choice in the first, struck out looking in the third. Down the line at third. It's a foul ball. Indication by Darryl Cousins. Very close.
Quizzical look by Terry Francona. Also kind of a stare by DeMalo Hale down at third base.
Wow.
Tough one to call. You know, it bounced in foul territory, obviously, but it's where it goes over the bag. Very close play down at third.
Youkilis to left in the hit as Ortiz goes to third base. Throw misses the cutoff man, but Creedy is there. First and third now, one out.
Ozzie sending his pitching coach out to have a conversation with Vasquez. A cut fastball and hooked. Youkilis very wristy as a hitter as he kind of flicks at that ball and hits it on the line to left field. Well, get ready to score big savings and a piece of the action this season because Boston Bruins 24 and 12 game plans are now on sale and start at just $23 per game. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit bostonbruins.com or call 617-624-BEAR.
David Ortiz at third base. Kevin Youkilis at first base. One out. A run in for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-0 here in the fifth. And here's Jason Bay, who was not at hit tonight against Javier Vasquez. He's popped out to third and struck out swinging. Bay with a swing and a miss. Pitch count for Vasquez up to 82. Had to work pretty hard on the first. Bases loaded, nobody out. Give up just the one run. They're running into some trouble here in the fifth. Strike two to Bay. He 2 for 11 in his career against Vasquez. Make it 2 for 12. 6 strikeouts now for Vasquez. 2 down.
You just stay with the fastball too against Jason Bay. He struck him out on a fastball back in the third inning. Now a clutch strikeout with the man at third base. So the Red Sox have got a couple of runs, but they haven't been able to put that knockout punch to Vasquez. They had that bases loaded in the first inning. Nobody out. Got one run.
First and third, 2 down for Kotze. He's 0 for 2. And swings and misses for strike one. David Ortiz at third, Youkilis at first. Kotze 6 for 34 in his career against Vasquez. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Kotze looking back and Angel Hernandez.
And generous strike right there called for Vasquez. And that quickly puts Marcotte at a defensive 0-2.
Elevates. Kotze doesn't chase. 1-2. Jed Lowry on deck. Red Sox batting in the 5th. 2 outs, a run in. It's 1st and 3rd. Outside, and it evens at 2-2. To right field for Kotze, in for a hit. From third comes Ortiz. Youkilis heads for third. Kotze to second. He's got an RBI double, and the Red Sox lead it 3-0. Mark Kotze making his presence felt at Fenway.
2 hits for Kotze in Red Sox uniform, both doubles. He gets the changeup from Vasquez. Out over the plate, down in the zone, and the line shot base hit, or extra base hit, I should say. So this inning, the Red Sox are making Vasquez pay a little bit. Most of the work Vasquez had done to try to get out of trouble was with fastballs. He tried to throw that changeup and got way too much of the plate.
So a 2-out RBI for Kotze. 2nd and 3rd now for the Red Sox, who lead it 3-0. And here's Jed Lowry.
Vasquez throwing the changeup, wanted it away from Kotze, but you see it gets an awful lot of the plate right over the middle of the plate, and then you see the reaction from Vasquez. Not happy with his pitch. He's lucky he didn't hurt his back.
2-0 to Lowry. Vasquez about to throw his 90th pitch. There's 2 outs here in the 5th inning and trying to get out of any further trouble. Action for the first time in the pen. Left-hander is up.
That's Ramirez, who they had just picked up when we were in Chicago from Kansas City.
Lifted down the left field line. It'll find its way into the seats. An 18-minute wait so far for Daisuke Matsuzaka as the Red Sox have put on the board 2 more. And it is 3-0 right now. Boston, 2nd and 3rd, 2 down. Jed Lowry with a count of 2-1. Two and two. Lowry, the 7th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Popped up on the left side, sending Cabrera to short left. Quinton coming in, he'll call him off. And Quinton makes the catch and ends the inning. Red Sox out a pair, take a 3-0 lead to the 6th. Joe Creedy leads it off as we head to the 6th inning. It's 3-0 Red Sox on top. Joe Creedy, Orlando Cabrera, A.J. Pierzynski to face Daisuke Matsuzaka. Better than a 20-minute wait for Daisuke, but his team adds 2 runs to the total. And it's 3-0 Boston. Pitching line brought to you by Nissan. 5+ for Daisuke, about to throw his 70th pitch. The 2 hits, single for Jermaine Dye, single for Alexi Ramirez. That's been it. 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Swing and a miss for Creedy, 2-1. Adam Russell is up. We saw Horacio Ramirez up last inning for Chicago, but now Adam Russell. Creedy to right. Kotze's got it lined up. 1 down.
Tonight, after our Red Sox coverage, stay with Nesson for Sports Test presented by FW Webb, home of Frank Webb's Bath Centers, a trusted part of your home remodeling team. You'll get a look at the front runners for the MVP award in the American League, plus highlights from day 1 of the 2008 Deutsche Bank Championship at TPC Boston in Norton. All this and more coming up tonight after our Red Sox coverage only on Nesson.
1 down for Orlando Cabrera, who takes strike 1. Cabrera flied out deeply to right center field. A great diving catch by Jacoby Ellsbury in the 1st. And then flied out to Ellsbury again in the 3rd. Cabrera now 33 years of age. First season here in Chicago after 3 years in Los Angeles with the Angels. Left side to his counterpart, Alex Cora. Plants and throws. 2 down. Thanks very much. Some nice photos. You look younger every day.
I do.
It's amazing.
It really is amazing. Genetics.
Two down for A.J. Pierzynski.
Matter of fact, I look younger today than I did yesterday.
Really? You're always having work done. I can never stay up with what's new. He's in there for a strike, but all these procedures take place during the season. You never miss any time.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. Kind of a freak of nature.
A freak, that's for sure. It's like AJ got to home plate with a cracked bat. Didn't realize it. Finally does and gets his backup.
I want to send along birthday wishes to Jerry Narachi, wonderful mother of our director, Michael Narachi. Wish her a very happy birthday.
Now, does Jerry still live in Connecticut?
I believe so.
North Haven, Connecticut. Very proud of her son, Michael.
Ball 2, 2-1. Six in a row. Tired by Daisuke Matsuzaka. Carlos Quentin waits on deck. On the ground right side, Pedroia into the slide. Gets up in plenty of time. Throws out Pierzynski. It's a 1-2-3-6. Daisuke continuing to roll along. 3-0 Red Sox.
Hey, this is Curtis Grant.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
All your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
Alex Cora about to lead it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-0. Red Sox on top, out hitting the White Sox 9-2. Yosuke Matsuzaka rolling along as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Javier Vazquez back out there. Cora's 1 for 2, a single in the 4th inning. Two 2-0 to Cora. It's been a 3-hit night for Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits for David Ortiz. Cora pops it up foul. Brzezinski headed over towards the seats. He's got to play, and he can't make it. Off the glove.
That'll probably go as an error on Brzezinski. Now, you see the on-deck stuff, the weighted bat and all that. That doesn't really become an issue for him. He just misjudged it and once dropped it, wanted to kick it like a soccer ball. If they do give Brzezinski an error, it'll be his 9th on the season.
They do. To right, and Cora's got a base hit. Down the line towards the corner. Cora's headed for second. Jermaine Dye plays it. So instead of being out, he stands at second base with a double, given another opportunity.
Always seems to happen that way. You give away an out and then you pay for it. And this time, after dropping the pop-up, the fastball right down the middle, hooked by Alex Cora. Long run for Jermaine Dye. Cora, the leadoff man at second base in scoring position.
Now Jason Varitek, who doubled in the second, fly to right last time up, 1 for 2. Pops it up foul, back and out of play. Horacio Ramirez back up. Breaking ball, Varitek pops it up foul again, back and out of play. Pitches tonight for Vazquez. Season high is 122. Threw just 90 last time out in the loss against Tampa Bay. Gives up a leadoff double to begin things here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cora at second. Varitek down to the count, 0-2. In the dirt, gets away to the backstop, and Cora will get to third.
That'll go as a wild pitch, I'm sure, for Vazquez, but yet, it's a breaking ball, and generally, catchers pretty much will tell you breaking balls are probably the easiest ones to block because you expect the ball to be in the dirt. Brzezinski never gets the glove down. It covers up the 5-hole, and the ball just bounces off him, and up the third base goes Cora. So infield now pulled in for the White Sox.
Varitek strikes out. Tough ending to that at bat. and send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Don, Fenway Park has always been known as a fan-friendly park, and now it's being recognized as having the best seats in the house, namely green seats. USA Today combined nominations from readers with votes from the staff to come up with the 10 best seats in baseball. Seats, the #1 spot to watch a game. Fan-friendly event today was the final round of the Take Me Out to the Ball Game competition. 3 finalists had a chance to come sing the unofficial baseball anthem at Fenway this afternoon. I got to be one of the lucky judges, along with Postmaster General James Holland and Sean Casey. Your winner is 3-year-old Donald Barnerin, who will sing the song live during the 7th inning stretch. And let me tell you, Don, he is one impressive 3-year-old.
All right, we look forward to that, Heidi. We will see it live tonight. The 7th inning stretch. 1 out, Cora at third base, infield in all the way around now for the White Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury bats and takes ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, I did have a chance. I was here early this afternoon. I had a chance to see the auditions down there in right field. There were a lot of very good ones.
Tip to the catcher's mitt, 2-1. Another note that Heidi had, of course, the monster seats here. Best seat in baseball. Not surprised by that. It's a great seat. And a great vantage point. Looks like it's always been there.
It is strange when you see old footage of the old big screen that was up there.
To third base, Creedy looks the runner back and throws out Ellsbury. So the infield in works there, and there's 2 down.
It was kind of strange. It looked like there might have been a pickoff play on at third base, the way Przinsky was bouncing out on that pitch. Take one more look, and maybe I didn't see it correctly from up here, but it looked like Przinsky was coming out of his crouch like he was going to throw to third base, but Creedy had never left his position, and a good thing he didn't.
And Pedroia takes ball 1. Dustin 3 for 3 tonight. Single in the first, double in the third, a single in the 5th. Now the screen is gone, and I know they used to climb the screen or climb the ladder to get to the screen and sometimes clear out the baseballs after batting practice. What purpose does that ladder now serve?
Well, I would say in case of an emergency, Don, I would probably elect to just climb right down that ladder. I don't know.
But doesn't it end before the scoreboard?
Well, you can jump the rest.
20 feet. This kind of ends.
Let's say he had some traumatic event. And, is scrambling to get out of the ballpark. I'd certainly come down that ladder, and then you take your chances. You hang on the last thing, and then you just drop. Makes sense?
I guess. Sure. I just wonder what its purpose is today. I mean,
that's the only thing I can think of, because other than that, it serves no purpose.
You can't really go up because the outside ball 4.
What they used to do is they used to have a ladder that they took to that ladder and then climb all the way up there after batting practice, get all the balls that were hitting the net out of there. And it looks like Vasquez is going to be out of there right now.
3-0 Red Sox. It's on top here with 2 outs. And this call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford dealers, Horacio Ramirez.
We were in Chicago when he was picked up from Kansas City. Having a tough time in a White Sox uniform. 7 appearances, 7 1/3 innings, 14 hits allowed, and 5 earned runs. Opponents hitting .424. You see the numbers you see on the screen are total between both Kansas City and Chicago. Daniel Cabrera was that home run of Cabrera? Is that what TC said?
That I don't know.
Because I read something the other day where they were supposed to maybe get an MRI of his elbow because his velocity has been way down.
I think Guthrie was supposed to start that game.
He did start it, yeah, but I thought that home run came off Daniel Cabrera.
Well, they have 2 Cabreras, right? They got 1 in the pen.
That's right. That's right.
David Ortiz with a single and a double tonight. He's knocked in a run. He bats with Cora at third, Pedroia at first base, and 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Horacio Ramirez. I saw him in Seattle as a starter last year. It's 8-7 in 20 starts. This one fouled off. Of course, we saw him in Kansas City this year. 20 starts last year for the Mariners, 8-7. Came up in the Atlanta Braves organization. Parts of 4 years with the Braves. His best year, his first year back in 2003, was 12-4 for Atlanta, 29 starts. Well down the line at third is Cora. Runner at first goes. Brzezinski knocks it down. And stealing second base was Pedroia. Wow, Cora was way down the line at third.
Well, that's because the third baseman, Joe Creedy's way off the line with Ortiz up, so you get as much as they're going to give you. Now, if they throw through, it would have been an easy score for Cora at third base. I don't think they would have thrown through, but had they done that, look where Cora is. He could have walked home.
Outside, ball 3, full count.
With that steal of second base of Pedroia, that's now 14 on the season, his first multi-steal game of the season.
DJ Carrasco up now for the White Sox. Ortiz chops it foul, and we'll do it again, 3-2. Cora at third, Pedroia at second, 2 outs. Red Sox on top, 3-0. Ball 4, Ortiz will take first. So lefty Ramirez comes in and he walks the first batter that he faces. And it loads the bases as Ian wants Brzezinski, looks like, to go out. He's trying to get the attention. And all of a sudden hops out. I think Angel Hernandez is not going to let Brzezinski go out maybe. Now he'll let him go out as Brzezinski heads out. I don't know if he's trying to get a hold of AJ or he was yelling at Angel Hernandez. So he made the signal for Brzezinski to go out there, and then it looked like Hernandez stopped him. Now Hernandez is headed out there.
Well, what Hernandez knows now is that he's trying to gain some extra time for the guy in the bullpen, and Hernandez doesn't want to allow that. They finally did let Brzezinski go out, but let him back right away. Now here comes Guillen to make the move.
So the pitching changed, 3-0. Red Sox, 2 outs here in the 6th.
Hey, this is Curtis Cranston.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
For all your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
The base is loaded, and it is TJ Carrasco into the game.
Carrasco making his 20th appearance, a record of 1-0, 28 2/3, 17 hits allowed and 7 earned runs. He does have 23 strikeouts. Carrasco was recalled, I should say, from AAA Charlotte back in June.
We're here at Fenway Park in Boston. Don Orsillo, Jerry Remy, and Heidi Watney bringing you Boston Red Sox baseball in high definition in Adobe Digital. 5.1 surround sound on Nesson. Coordinating producer of Red Sox baseball is Russ Ken. Senior coordinating director is Michael Narachi. The associate producer is Jeb Fisher. And Nesson's executive producer is Joel Fell. It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's 3-0 Red Sox. Chance to do some more damage. Youkilis 0 for 2 against Carrasco, and 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Bases loaded for Boston. Strike 1 to Youkilis. Swing and a miss. Nasty break, and it's 0-2.
Red Sox have pretty much dominated this game, but they have not yet been able to break it open.
Vasquez, the starter, scattered 10 hits. Outside, 1-2. Not chasing that time. Another long wait for Matsuzaka. Better than 20 minutes last inning. 22 minutes at the moment this inning. Inside, Youkilis gets hit, and it'll bring in a run. Tough way to get an RBI, but it's 4-0 Boston.
Well, Youkilis responsible for a couple of runs, one on a force out back in the first inning, and this time getting hit by the pitch for the 11th time this season. Right on the right elbow.
Bases filled with Red Sox, 2 outs, a run in. Jason Bay takes strike 1. He's had a quiet night. He's popped out to third base and struck out twice. 0 for 2 in his career against Carrasco. One and one. That run is charged to Vasquez. He's been charged with 4. He's still responsible for Pedroia at third base. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Pedroia at third base, Ortiz at second base, Youkilis at first base. 2 down. Bay to left center field. Hit pretty well as Swisher heads back at the wall. He leaps, can't make the catch. Pedroia has scored. Here comes Ortiz. Here comes Youkilis from first. It clears the bases. The wall ball double for Jason Bay. Red Sox lead it 7-0.
Well, the Red Sox, as I said, have been dominating this game, but had not had the knockout punch. Maybe they have it now. Looks like a cut fastball. Jason Bay. Nice effort out there by Nick Swisher as he crashes into the wall. But the ball drops in 3 runs come across, and the Red Sox now have a 7-0 lead.
Well, he has been perfect in bases loaded situations since joining the Red Sox August the 1st.
They're very close to get out of this inning again. They head a Youkilis. They throw a fastball inside. They hit him. It brings in a run. It gives Bay a chance, and he drives in 3.
Book on Vasquez is complete as he is charged with 5 runs and 5 2/3, giving up 10 hits. Rocio Ramirez charged with a run, and DJ Carrasco has been charged with 1 now, facing his 3rd batter since coming in, as Kotze takes strike 2, 1-2. Two and two.
Well, the teams to watch, I should say. 2 of them right here tonight. Obviously, the Red Sox and the White Sox. Minnesota playing at Oakland later tonight, and of course Tampa Bay with their huge lead, 10-0 in the 4th inning.
More action in the pen. Adam Russell back up again for the White Sox. On the ground by the mound, softly towards Alexei Ramirez, barehanded, and in time. Nice play by Ramirez. Damage done. Red Sox score 4 times in the inning. Lead at 7-0.
Hey, this is Curtis Cranston.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
All your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostril.
Top of the 7th inning, 7-0. Red Sox on top, as Carlos Quentin leads it off. A 24-minute wait for Daisuke Matsuzaka. He has retired 7 batters in a row as he starts things here in the 7th. Falls behind Quentin 2-0.
Only 2 hits allowed so far to this powerful lineup. The Chicago White Sox, Dye and Ramirez.
And both are singles. Three and 0. Quentin, 25 years of age, from Bellflower, California. Takes the strike, 3-1. First round draft choice of the Arizona Diamondbacks. See where his ranks are. Very good candidate for MVP. Inside ball 4. He earns the leadoff walk, and it's only the second walk given up by Daisuke.
The second season of Sox Appeal continues this Sunday night. Our Data Alexandra is celebrating her 21st birthday at Fenway. Will any of the guys we sent her way impress her enough to earn a trip back to the roof deck? Find out on an all-new episode of Sox Appeal Sunday night after Sox coverage. This year the game's not on the field.
Carlos Quentin with a leadoff walk. Jermaine Dye's got one of those hits given up by Daisuke Matsuzaka tonight. Came in the second inning, a single to center. Walked in the fourth. He's been on twice. Four seasons now here in Chicago for Dye. After breaking into the big leagues with the Atlanta Braves back in 1996. Time in Kansas City, Oakland, and now Chicago. 1-1 is fouled off to our right. And out of play, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Dye strikes out. 6 punch outs tonight for Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Excellent fastball tonight by Daisuke. Consistently 93, 94 miles an hour. Throws that one by. Dye away from him. Daisuke's strikeout high in the season 9. That was in his second start of the year against the Oakland Athletics.
Dunkin' Donuts is in its 9th year of hosting local youth groups and charitable organizations in the Dunkin' Dugout, a special seating section at Fenway Park. Thousands of children have had the chance to catch a Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. One pitch fouled off, and it's 0-2. Down and into Tomey in the count, 1-2. Tomey strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Daisuke. 2 down.
You're looking at back-to-back starts for Daisuke. His last against Toronto, this time against Chicago, where his control has been very, very good. Mentioned the 1 walk last time, and that was an intentional walk. This time only 1 walk in this ball. 2 walks in this game for Daisuke. 1 in the 4th and 1 to start this inning.
Clinton gains his lead at first, a leadoff walk, but he's not been able to advance. Dye struck out. Tomey struck out. Now Paul Konerko, who has fly to center and struck out looking. Konerko skies one to center. Ellsbury back onto the track to end the inning. Leadoff walk is wasted. It is 7th inning stretch time here at Fenway with the Red Sox on top 7-0 and to keep it right here at Fenway Park.
Hey, this is Curtis Cranston.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
For all your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
For your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
Back at Fenway Park, ready to go in the bottom of the 7th inning. A new pitcher on now for the White Sox, with the Red Sox on top 7-0. Jed Lowry leading it off against Adam Russell.
Russell's been up and down a couple of different times this season, making his 19th appearance. He's 4-0 in those 18 appearances out of the bullpen.
Lowry to center field. Nick Swisher going back onto the track at the wall to make the catch. Nick Swisher out in straightaway center field to make the grab for the first out of the inning.
And Lowry puts a pretty good charge in this one, but Nick Swisher backpedaling back toward the wall and makes the catch. He crashed into that scoreboard last inning. As we saw most of Nick Swisher at first base when he was a member of the Oakland Athletics.
One down for Alex Cora, who takes strike one. Cora popped out to shortstop in the 2nd, single to center in the 4th, double, and scored in the 6th. Slaps it foul off to the left, 0-2. And 3 pitchers used by the White Sox in the 6th inning. Vasquez started the inning. Ended up giving up 5 runs tonight in 5 2/3. Horacio Ramirez gave up a run. DJ Carrasco a run.
Stop and Shop Family Foundation, the Founders Club partner of the Deutsche Bank Championship, has raised more than $3 million for children's charities over the past 3 years, thanks to the support of corporate partners like Nestle. Stop and Shop, the official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox.
Adam Russell making his major league debut back on June 17th. Recalled from AAA Charlotte on the 5th of August. Fly ball to left center field. Carlos Quentin coming in. And there's 2 down. So 2 away for Jason Varitek, who doubled back in the second inning, sends down a fly out to right. And a strikeout swinging. To right and a base hit. Jumping on that first pitch over is Jermaine Dye to gather it. Second hit of the night for Jason Varitek.
A 4-game hitting streak now for Varitek as he got that double back in the second inning. Now the single here in the 7th. Coming up after the game, it's W.B. Mason's Extra Innings with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. You'll get a breakdown of Daisuke's start tonight here in the series opener, plus live coverage of manager Terry Francona's postgame press conference. It's all coming up right after the game, and it's live on NESN.
2 outs, Varitek at first base. Ellsbury back up the middle, but Cabrera's there. Backhanded to Ramirez for nice play. And the force out at second base that ends the 7th. It's 7-0 Boston.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a screamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
On Sunday, it's the Ultimate Red Sox show. Heidi Watney's Top 9 countdown of all things Sox includes a special look at the Sox final game in Yankee Stadium, a feature on the Lowell Spinner prospect Tim Fedorowicz this week in Red Sox history, and so much more. Catch the countdown Sunday at noon on the Ultimate Red Sox show, presented by Buick, Pontiac, and GMC.
It's the 8th inning back at Fenway Park. Daisuke Matsuzaka back out there again. 7 plus, just 2 hits, thrown 92 pitches. Seven strikeouts, the 2 walks, and only 2 hits. Nick Swisher leading it off. Takes the 1-1 for ball 2. Wraps it fouled outside first, still 2-2. Had a chance to work with his dad, who was the manager in the Mets system for a long time, the former major leaguer Steve Swisher, managing the Mets system at AA and AAA, and then ended up on the major league coaching staff for a while in New York with the Mets. Swisher pops it up into shallow center field. Ellsbury coming in. One away in the 8th.
Following the game tonight, it's Granite City Electric's X-Rings Extra with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. You'll get all the reaction from the Red Sox clubhouse after the series open, and plus Mission Soxtober updates as the Rays host the Orioles and the Twins take on the A's in Oakland. It's all coming up after the game live on NESN.
Popped up foul to the right.
Now, Don, we're getting close to the end of the season. We head into September, the pennant races, and hopefully the playoffs. And we all know tickets are very hard to come by, but I haven't mentioned it in a long time. But I give away 2 tickets, free tickets for every game at theremreport.com. Not only for regular season, but right through the World Series. So if you want a chance to get 2 free tickets, go to the Rem Report and you may have an opportunity. Because pretty soon they're going to have this place set a new record.
That's right.
Right?
Is that on this homestand?
It could be, yes. I think it is. For consecutive sellouts. So tickets are scarce.
To say the least. Let's see Ramirez fouling a pitch off. It's 0-2.
I'll be giving away 2 free wins all season long. And just like last year, if the Red Sox go to postseason, right through the final game of the World Series.
Well, some exciting news for tomorrow night. Michael Bowden is going to make the start here for the Red Sox tomorrow night. Apparently called up from the Pawtucket Red Sox. He'll start against Mark Burley. It was scheduled to be David Pauley tomorrow night. And we'll see part of the Red Sox future here tomorrow night in Game 2 of the series. One of the guys that they're very excited about and heard a lot about certainly in spring training earlier this year, and he's going to be here tomorrow night. Always fun to watch as we've seen so many come through the Red Sox system and make an impression. We'll get a chance to see him tomorrow night.
Seems like a new player every day for the Red Sox.
Pitch number 100 of the night with 1 out here in the 8th for Daisuke Matsuzaka. Popped up, foul ground. Veritek won't have a play. Last hit the White Sox had came in the 3rd inning. The single for Ramirez. There have been 2 base runners since, both walks, Dye and Quinton. The 1-2. Ramirez on the ground to 3rd. Lowry's got it. Long throw. Plenty of time. 2 down.
Red Sox fans, remember, if you need medical care while at Fenway, visit the Beth Israel Deaconess First Aid Stand behind Section 12. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox and Red Sox Nation. And speaking of Red Sox Nation, tonight Donald Wallace of Newtonville, Mass. has won Tom Werner seats down near that Red Sox dugout. So congratulations to Donald Wallace and family enjoying this ball game tonight.
2 outs here in the 8th. Joe Creedy 0 for 2. He struck out swinging in the 3rd, flied out to right field in the 6th inning. Two and 0. Daisuke winning at Chicago against the White Sox in an 8-inning effort back on the 9th of August. In that game, he gave up 4 hits and 1 run to right field. And coming in is Katse. This has been pretty special tonight for Daisuke Matsuzaka. 7.5 done from Fenway. 7-0 Boston.
Hey, this is Curtis Cranston.
Hey, this is Adam Dunn. Check out the shop on MLB.com.
Check out the shop on MLB.com.
For all your Dodger gear.
For all your Red Sox gear.
For all your Yankees gear.
For all your Blue Jay gear.
Your Cincinnati Reds gear.
For all your Twins gear.
Visit the official online shop of Major League Baseball at MLB.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your team gear straight from the source. Shop the MLB.com shop today.
How do you want to see the game? You want to be closer? Well, this is no ordinary ticket. This is your ticket to baseball heaven in high definition. Sharp Aqua's the official HD TV of Major League Baseball. And with a blazing 4-millisecond response time and a super fast refresh rate, there isn't a shot in the hole or a streamer down the line that will singe the hair in your nostrils. It will change your baseball-loving life.
Aqua's LCD TV. Change your TV, change your life. Sharp.
On top of the White Sox, out hitting the White Sox 11-2. Christina Connolly enjoying the game tonight. One of our fine stage managers as Dustin Pedroia leads it off in the 8th.
And they're facing a new pitcher, Lance Broadway. Broadway just called up for the second time this year. He's made 3 appearances, 1 start for the White Sox.
Lined over the outstretched glove of Orlando Cabrera into center. It's a leadoff hit for Pedroia. 5th time he's been on base tonight with his 4th hit.
The Amica Pitch Zone is brought to you by Amica Insurance. Get the right auto and home coverage at AmicaCoverage.com. And we'll take a look at the first 3 hits tonight by Dustin Pedroia. A cut fastball that he pulls for a base hit. A fastball up and in that he's able to keep fair. And then how about this one? A breaking ball down way off the plate. Reaches out and just dumps it in the left field for the base hit. He has since added to that. 4-hit game for Pedroia.
Now Ortiz takes strike 1 from Broadway.
I wonder how many times he's heard it's been that pitch was right down Broadway. Should be on the comedy show. Huh?
It's coming up. Maybe you can get a segment. 1-1. Chop foul, 1-2. Look at Sully
down in that first base hole and always doing a great job down there. A dangerous position. Very happy to see Joe Stafford back from China. Joe was covering the Olympics.
Was there some 22 days?
Wow, long time for Joe. Joe still feeling the effects of the long trip back east.
He's exhausted.
Had great things to say about his experience.
Yes. Ortiz squibs it down the third baseline. Creedy picks it up and throws, not in time. Ortiz legs out the infield hit.
Well, between Pedroia and Ortiz, they have 7 hits total. 4 for Pedroia, 3 for Ortiz. Ortiz legging out an infield hit. Plus, Joe Creedy's had back problems. I imagine every time you have to make a play like that, it can't be comfortable for him.
Ortiz will be pitch run for. Jeff Bailey will run. First and second, nobody out. Youkilis reached on a fielder's choice in the first, struck out in third, single in the fifth, hit by a pitch with the bases loaded in the sixth, drives one to center, up high, deep, and high off the wall. The carom to Swisher, scoring from second is Pedroia. Bailey will stop at third. It's an RBI double for Youkilis, his third ribby of the night. It's 8-0 Red Sox.
And the first one that he's had on a base hit. It was a ground ball on a force play that got a run home in the first inning. He got hit by a pitch, and now he plants one off the left field wall to pick up his third RBI. That's 94 now on the season for Youkilis. That ties him for sixth in the American League.
And Bay with a swing and a miss. Action in the pen for Chicago, Matt Thornton. Bay fouls it off, down 0-2. Still nobody out. 3 straight hits off Lance Broadway. The single to center for Pedroia, the infield hit for Ortiz, a double for Youkilis to score a run. Second and third, nobody out. Bay strikes out for the first out of the inning. So one down, and it brings up Kotze. Mark fly to right in the first, fly to center in the fourth, a double in the fifth, and grounded out in the sixth inning. This double produced a run in the fifth. They will put him on with first base open. So down to first base goes Kotze. It's time now for the Comcast Triple Play Game Summer, and it started right out of the gate. The first batter, Orlando Cabrera, sending one deep to center field. Ellsbury with an outstanding catch, and Jermaine Dye with a great grab down the right field line. Red Sox doing some big damage in the game in the sixth inning, a 4-run inning, a bases clearing double off the wall for Jason Bay. They scored 3 as part of that 4-run sixth inning, and Daisuke Matsuzaka has been outstanding. 8 shutout innings tonight. Lowry 0 for 4 in the game tonight, as he bats with the bases loaded and 1 out. Take strike 1, 1-1.
Lowry, for the most part, has been very good in these situations, either delivering with a hit with men on base or getting that sacrifice fly, getting a ball he can lift deep enough to get a run home.
There are the numbers. Down 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Alex Cora on deck. Bases loaded for Boston. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Not this time for Lowry. Strikes out. Second K for Lance Broadway. 2 down.
Well, he's delivered most of the time in those situations, but not this time. He slided down and in. Broadway picks up a strikeout. Leaves the bases loaded. Now everybody can move back with the 2 outs.
Alex Cora with 2 hits in the game tonight, single and a double. So he takes strike 1 over the inside corner. Mike Timlin warming in the pen. Matsuzaka at 104 pitches through 8 innings. Chop to first. Konerko will play it himself, and it will end the inning. Red Sox had a run. They lead at 8-0 at the end of 8.
Are you an adrenaline junkie? At Grind TV on Yahoo Sports, you can submit your own videos or watch the pros in action. Check out the most outrageous, untamed, and awe-inspiring sports videos on the web, surfing, skateboarding, motocross, and so much more. For the sickest action sports videos, check out Grind TV on Yahoo Sports.
Boston Red Sox baseball in Nesson is brought to you by New England Ford dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, New England Jeep dealers, Land Rover, Hess, New England Dodge dealers, Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer, the New England Sports Network, Subaru Outback, and by Southwest Airlines. Ninth inning back at Fenway Park, 8-0. Red Sox on top, 15-2. The Red Sox are out hitting the White Sox. What a job tonight by Daisuke Matsuzaka. The Red Sox bring on a new pitcher. It's Mike Timlin.
Timlin making his 41st appearance of the season. His last coming in New York on the 27th against the Yankees. In that game, he worked 2 innings, gave up 3 hits and 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts.
Well, Daisuke tonight going 8 innings, giving up just 2 hits, and had not given up a hit since the 3rd inning. No runs. He walked 2, struck out 7 through 104 pitches here tonight. Against a very good offense. The White Sox have a ton of home runs. They lead the major leagues in that category. And they get 2 singles off Matsuzaka in 8 innings. Orlando Cabrera leads it off and takes ball 1. He's 0 for 3. He's flied out twice and grounded out. Well, for Matsuzaka, you look at the line tonight and you look at the line last time out, and all the walks that he had earlier this year, well, he has kept that to a minimum in the last 2 outings. Just 1 walk in the effort at Toronto against the Blue Jays in 6 innings, and tonight 2 walks in the 8 innings. So that is under control, and as a result, able to go much deeper into these games. Pitch outside, and it's 2-2.
That's a great sign tonight to see Daisuke at this stage of the season pitch a game like this against an excellent offense, as you mentioned, Don. The home runs, 3rd in the league in runs.
Timlin strikes out Cabrera to begin the 9th.
Sinking fastball from Mike Timlin for the strikeout.
One down for A.J. Pierzynski. 0 for 3. He's grounded out 3 times. Popped up, foul ground. Youkilis racing over, but he won't have a play.
Coming up after the game, it's W.B. Mason's Extra Innings with Tom Caron, Dennis Eckersley, and Heidi Watney. Heck, we'll look ahead and see how the rotation shakes out over the next few days. Plus, the latest Mission Soxtober updates as the Rays have Scott Kazmir on the mound tonight against the Orioles, and the Twins are in Oakland. It's all coming up right after the game live on NESN.
One out, A.J. Pierzynski batting with the bases empty, down 0-1. Diving is Pedroia, gets himself up, throws out Pierzynski, 2 down. He's doing it all tonight.
Yeah, he's had a nice little ball game, hasn't he, Don?
Not bad.
4 hits, a walk, a couple of steals, and a couple of these. If you want more, you'll have to come back tomorrow night to get it.
And it's right here, and it's on NESN.
That's right.
How's that?
Well, you can watch it in Soxen too.
A little bit later. 2 outs, Carlos Quentin. He is fly to right, struck out, walked. Pops it up. Pedroia's out. Why not? Finish it off. He does. Red Sox win. An 8-0 victory tonight. Good offense, good pitching. Jason Bay with a big double that clears the bases. And the Red Sox taking on this very good White Sox team tonight, and Boston gets the better of them in Game 1 of the series. Jerry, Heidi, and I will be right back. But first, for a look at what's coming up tonight on NESN, here's Tom Caron.